Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Monday Morning Coffee with Josh. I'm in my backyard once again because it's a lovely day. I hope you guys enjoyed your very warm weekend hitting the hot 90s. I kind of wanted to rename this episode today Back 9 Tea Time, but unfortunately I am at my house and not on the back 9 of a golf course. Just want to give a nice heads up and warning. As the weather gets warmer, you want to utilize this stuff called sunscreen. And what this stuff does, it protects you from the sun, not letting your skin burn, become blotchy, irritated, itchy, and eventually fall off like snakeskin. So if you forget to do that, you will quickly know in a matter of hours. And in that case, you're going to want to find yourself a nice aloe vera plant and rub yourself down on it. I unfortunately applied it, but not correctly, and instead of burning, I blotched all over the place. That's a little bit of oversharing and me just undercaring. Boom. So this week I bring to you a very fine coffee. It's brought to you by 8 o'clock Coffee. Let's give her a try. That's a good brew. Now, as I mentioned last week, I'm on a kick of cold brew coffee. If you don't know, that's coffee that takes twice the beans and twice as long. Actually, more than twice as long. It's probably about 1,000,000% longer because it takes 24 hours to brew, unlike probably the 3 to 5 minutes it takes you to brew your coffee. But it leaves a nice, long-lasting treat and flavor in your mouth, and it's delicious, so you should probably try it. As for the 8 o'clock coffee, it is smooth, sweet, and cheap. It's a wonderful treat for your taste buds. I bought 8 o'clock coffee specifically for my cold brew because I can get a large bag of beans. So you need to grind the beans to a coarse grind. It can't be too fine or it's going to get through the filter and leave a lot of grime in the bottom of your coffee. And you don't want that. So you need to grind them coarsely, which with a hand grinder works perfect. Or if you're using an electric grinder, it's probably only like 5 or 6 pulses. That being said, 8 o'clock coffee, I chose them because you can buy them in large amounts. They are relatively cheap, and it is a pretty good tasting cup of coffee, turned on to me by one of my listeners. And that being said, and moving on, so this week I wanted to kind of talk about the idea of either punishing yourself for the workout or trying to make up for bad habits by working out even more or even harder. So let's give a scenario of you had a bad weekend, and so you come into the gym and you're like, well, I'm going to work out for like 2 hours and just beat the ever-living S out of myself. And now it's going to help mitigate what I did on the weekend. Unfortunately, that doesn't really work that way. What you end up with is you being very tired, sore, and miserable and guilty about what you did and not actually helping you. I mean, yeah, you got to work out in it. That's awesome. But mindset wise, you beat yourself up now, whatever. Anytime you maybe enjoy your time out or overeat, this is going to be what you turn to. Now, understandably, what would have been better is to accept what you did and move on and then proceed with just a normal workout. Now, when it comes to just workout frequency in general, more isn't necessarily better, meaning doing a long, hard workout, I would say, is not better than you working out 6 days a week, but more in moderation, meaning maybe Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I worked out for an hour and a half, and then Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, I just did like a half-hour workout. Maybe it was cardio or mobility work, but in the end I'm getting my heart rate up, and then maybe Sunday I just get a nice walk or something like that. Now I would take that over 2 or 3 times a week, just beating the S out of your body for 2 or 3 hours because you're guilt tripping yourself. That's my recommendation. Just constantly staying active is the goal, not a couple really hard workouts that make you go crawling away from the gym. And that's my tip for the week. So, recapping, 5 to 6 workouts, varying in intensity, in duration is much better than a few workouts that are long in duration and high in intensity. And stop beating yourself up for making mistakes. It happens, okay? Forgive yourself, move on. That's all I got for this week. Hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And always feel free to check me out at williamstrainingsystems.com, where I'm always, hopefully, putting up good content. So give that a try. Bye-bye.